this is our server. We will check its IP address, which is 10.2.15, and our client IP address, it's 10.0.2.4. So right now I want to see whether my client is able to ping my client. Okay, so it's able to ping.
Hello Mr. Joshua, we are presenting our new presentation about Joomla. I am Jiating and my partner is Amira. So what is Joomla? Joomla in short is an open source content management system which you can publish your video, articles and pictures on the website with the help of the worldwide website www. So Joomla requirements is the Apache, MySQL, PHP and CentOS 6.5 which we are using. So the step of downloading Joomla is to download Joomla 3.1.1 and unzipping. So we have to yum install HTTPD, MySQL, MySQL Server, PHP, PHP MySQL, as well as create the directory Joomla. And we get the package from the website using wget. Then we unzip the folder, unzip the package. Then we delete the installation folder and change ownership. So we rm-rf Joomla package and we change the ownership to Apache. And we configure the Apache server configuration by going into the -etc httpd conf httpd.conf. So we change the document root to home np user Joomla and we change the directory root to home np user Joomla. And we start the HTTPD Apache server. So we start the HTTPD and check config level 35 HTTPD on. So what is check config level 35? It is to configure the Apache web server for one level 3 and 5. And that's that -NATP, which is A is to display all active connections, N is to display active TCP connections, and T is to display only TCP connections. P is to show which process are used, which sockets is similar, which is so all this is to show the net status, and grep is to filter out HTTPD services. So the IP tables firewall configurations. So we have to input the following command, and this is to tell the firewall that we want to accept port 80, which is a web services, as well as service IP table save and IP tables restart. So initially we are starting the firewall. In MySQL settings, so we have to configure our password 1234567 and we enter MySQL. So we create database Joomla and we run all privileges on Joomla. Then we have to flash privileges. By doing this, we can restart the privileges on Joomla so that we can refresh everything on the MySQL. And then we have to restart MySQL and check config --level 35 MySQL on. And now I'll pass my time to Amira to explain about Joomla configuration and installation.
Okay, so to get on this page, right, we have to go to the website, which is 127.0.0.1. So we'll reach to this page, the Joomla configuration page. So firstly, we have to do to configure the main configuration, which is the site name. We put it as joomla-aj.com, which is the preferable for us, and the description is our preferable one. Our email is from our VirtualBox itself, our server, which is mpuser@local.com, and the username is the one that we created on our SQL database. Next is the configuration of our database configuration. So our data type is MySQL, which is the one that is on our database. Our host name is localhost, which is a preferable one on our local database. The username and password is the one that we created, and the data name base is the one that we created also, which is Joomla. Next is our FTP configuration. We don't have to do anything for this, so we just click next. Number 10 is install and installation. So this one we just um, choose learn Joomla English, which is just a sample data, and we click install. So we get to our installation page. It will install, and we will reach to this page. So this page is it it needs us to remove our installation package. So we have to click on this yellow remove installation so that we can move on to the login page. So we click on this, and we will get to this page. This is our site. Over here it was right 127.0.0.1, and we will just log in with the one that we created on our database, which is juser, and the password is masuk. So that's basically our configuration. After that, we can reach to our website, which over here it will write joomla-aj.com, and we can start on submitting our article, and we can connect from our client to our server too. So this is a administrator login, and we can actually configure our user. We can configure the article that all the user has been publishing also. So yeah, that's it. So this is our problems faced. We are unable to access Joomla page, unable to connect to database, unable to proceed from the installation home page. So the first problem is unable to access Joomla page. So the problem is that we inside this file, right, configuration file, we actually configure our server admin and server name, which is not right. We are actually supposed to leave it as a command. So we just put the hash key in front of the server admin and the server name, and then we change the document root and the directory to home mp-user/Joomla. Before that, we actually just write home/Joomla, which is wrong. The database cannot connect to our server, cannot talk to our server, and we haven't disabled our SE Linux. So this is the problem also of not accessing to Joomla page.
And we are unable to connect the database because we discovered that we wrongly installed MySQL. So instead of installing HTTP server, we reinstall php-mysql. So by doing that, we can access my PHP again. But before connecting to the Joomla, the MySQL didn't want to start. We realized that MySQL isn't installed even after we installed it. So what we do, we yum install MySQL separately. By doing that, we can access MySQL and PHP, and we are able to connect to the database. And again, we are unable to proceed from installation page. So after we unzip the installation, we're supposed to delete the installation but failed. In the website, we put rm-r f Joomla and the package. But after we move this, we are still unable to delete the installation. So we just rm-rf installations dash, we just remove this, and it is able to work already.
Okay, so after successfully installing our Joomla page, we creating shell script for the backup, because it's important to have a backup for our Joomla page, because disaster can happen anytime. So it's important to backup our directory. So we are doing shell script via cron tab. So firstly, you have to cd our home/mp-user and make a new directory. My backup folder, this is for the backup from our Joomla directory to go in our backup folder. So, and then the next one, we will go to our Joomla directory and vi a new file, which is our backup sh.
I'll explain about the sh, the shell script. So this is our what is our backup.sh. So we first have to put the -bin dash, and then we put time. Time is a variable, date, and all this. The command will add date in the backup file. Then the file name backup, this is the variable, and we put a $sign in front to tell them that this is the variable. To backup the file, the backup field name. Then this is source directory, which is the directory which you want to backup. Then the destination directory, which we want to put the file name inside the directory. So this is our destination directory. Then we zip this file. So tar-cpzf. Then this is the $ variable, which is the destination directory. Dash. This is the file name, and this whole thing is called the absolute path name. And then we got put the source directory, which we take from the file name. Then we take the source directory from the directory, and this is our shell script.
Okay, so to be able to execute all of that, we have to enable contab, which is type in contab -e, and we will edit the file to 00 */ home /mp user jumlah and the file of our backup shell script code. 00 means it will run the backup on 0 minute 0 hour every day, every month, and every year. After that, we have to change the permission so that it's able to execute. So we change mode to 777 of our file, the backup, and we run the script / our backup.sh. So by all of this, our directory jumlah will be able to get backup daily.
So this is our sources, from where we take our installation guide, our secondary installation guide, and our backup daily command, where we take the contab and the backup command, backup shell script. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll go to my server. This is my server. So I'll go through 127.0.0.1. Okay, so I am at JUser right now. So basically I'm at the server. So I will submit an article. So like for example, the title would be so I'll save. So after my article is successfully submitted, it will appear on my latest article, which is this is my presentation. So right now I want to see whether my client is able to connect to my server also.
So now we're inside our client. So I'll go to 127.0.0.1, and now it's already inside. So now we will log into MP user, login, and as you can see, we're inside our client mode. And we can see this is my presentation from where we created at the server administrator. So it's like, see, this is my presentation, hello, and I'm Polly. So now we'll try submitting an article from the client. So title. And the text. Okay, so once we're created, we'll save. And now we'll go to client, and now we'll go to the server.
Okay, so we'll go to our client, server now. So our server this is my server, JUser, and we can see that this is from my client, hi server 1. So basically, right, my client and my server is able to talk to each other. So